Hey guys, this is Lindsay's Losing. Today is Saturday, June 9th, 2012. I am 4 days post-op VSG. Just wanted to go, start from my surgery. The last time that I weighed in, I haven't weighed in since surgery. So the last time that I weighed in was the day of surgery, and I was down to 325. Like I said, I haven't weighed since. I don't have a scale, and it's partly because I don't want to be a scale slave. I'm sure I'll eventually get one, but my plans were to just go weigh in once a week, whether I'm weighing in while I'm at the gym or if I'm going to my aunt's house to weigh in, just whatever I may be doing, probably wanting to do that only once a week for now. Some of the, since surgery, I've been having gas pains, it'll be, in my shoulders or, in, my stomach area. So I've been doing the Gas-X strips, which seems to temporarily help, but it does come back. And then I've had pain on my incisions, mainly where my largest incision is. And now it's only when I'm standing up or when I'm moving around, sometimes when I'm getting up. So they're not as sore, but one of the, the biggest one, some of the adhesive glue stuff came off, so it's sort of open, but then now it's sort of scabbed over a little, but not gross. I don't know how to explain it. I put bandages over it, the medical dressing or whatever. So I think it's closed. It doesn't seem to be infected, so we're all good. I did find out that I'm allergic to the adhesive glue that they put over the stitches. I think starting yesterday, my stomach, completely broke out in bumps. Almost looked like I had the chicken pox or something. But it was only on my stomach, and I've had the chicken pox before, so I know it's not the chicken pox. But, oh my gosh, it's still really itchy. It helps taking a cool shower, washing with some soap. I've been sleeping a lot. Not sleeping all day, but I'll go, sleep for a few hours, be up for a few hours, sleep for a few hours, be up for a few hours. So I've got a weird schedule going on that I need to get back into a normal schedule because I'm starting a new job Tuesday, and I want to be ready. Also, I've been occasionally taking the Lortab that I've gotten, only when I'm in, severe pain, but it doesn't seem to make me go to sleep. I'm just worried that if I'm at work and I'm, start hurting real bad, I don't want to take Lortab while I'm at work. That seems unprofessional, so I don't know what I'm going to do there. I've been getting really nauseous lately. And it seems to come at, the weirdest times, but I'll be really nauseous. And they gave me the Phenergan prescription. It was supposed to be for the gel that's in the tube that you put on your wrists and rub your wrists together. Well, at the pharmacy, they gave me suppositories. First of all, not a fan of suppositories. In fact, I'm not even using them because I don't. No. They're gross. I don't enjoy it at all. Obviously, I hope most people don't enjoy that. I guess some people are into that. Anyway, as far as I see it, it's an exit, not an entrance. I don't know. It just completely weirded me out when I tried to use it. So, no. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do for nausea that's a home remedy that doesn't affect my new stomach. I've been trying really hard to get all my fluids in. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be. I usually get in around 40 ounces a day. But it's whenever I drink plain water, it feels like it's bubbling up in my throat, and it feels like it just sits there and then slowly leaks down. So it's really weird for me to drink water. But if I put Crystal Light in it, or if I'm drinking Gatorade or something, that seems to help. Which I'm not trying to gulp my water, but I should be able to take, a few sips at a time, I feel, without it hurting, without it being stuck. I also haven't been able to eat a lot of Jell-O lately. I did make myself eat some earlier, but I don't feel like I can eat anything, which is a good thing, you know, whatever, but eventually I'm going to have to put something in my stomach, and it's not going to be just water, probably not going to be just protein shakes. So, you know, I'd asked a few questions. People said that usually the first week and a half, 2 weeks, someone said a month, so that'll all depend, I guess, on me. So I'm just going to keep trying to do walking and trying to do water and hope that the swelling all goes down and that I'll be able to eat along schedule with my nutritionist plan. Let's see, when I was in the hospital, I did have a lot of friends stop by to see me, which was fantastic for me. It made me really happy, made me motivated and glad that I did this. April, my friend, my dear, dear friend, she's strangely normal, was there for a while on Tuesday. She came in with me. They met in the parking lot, walked in with me. She shot all of my videos from that day, also the ones from the night before. I'm pretty sure that she stayed and talked with my dad in my room while I was in surgery. Not real sure. And then I remember her leaving, but I don't remember what time it was or anything because I think I was still a little loopy. But yeah, I was really happy that she was there for me. When it came down to walking around, my dad was fantastic. He walked with me. If I needed him to hold something for me, he would hold it. Whenever I was getting in and out of bed, he would unhook my leg things. He would unplug my machine, set everything up for me, make sure my oxygen was put where it needed to be. He would, like, help push that around, help me get up out of bed, grab my bathrobe, hold it so I could slip my arms in. Whenever I would go into the bathroom, there was this little lip in the floor. And he would, like, lift up my IV pole and, like, because I couldn't get it to slide in. I was feeling quite childish, but I was really glad that he was there to help me. And then as far as, you know, as soon as they told me to start drinking, they lined up the medicine cups for me, said that I needed to sip one every 5 minutes. Well, I was, like, out of it. I was kind of tired, so I was wanting to take a nap. My dad set an alarm on his cell phone. And every 5 minutes, Lindsay, it's time to take a drink. Lindsay, take a drink. You're like, okay, I will. And then I'd, like, just try to go back to sleep. Lindsay, you need to take a drink. Okay, so then I take my drink and then, you know, fall back asleep. And then 2-3 minutes later, because I took my time, he would make me do it again. So, and then as far as walking, he'd be like, okay, let's go for a walk. Or sometimes I would want to go for a walk when he was, like, trying to take a nap. Or I'd be, like, trying to do something and trying to be really quiet about it. Apparently I'm not a quiet person. But I'd wake him up and then he would get up and help me do whatever I needed to do. So, you know, my dad was fantastic being in the hospital with me. And then now that I'm home, you know, he makes sure that I have what I need. He'll ask, hey, do you need this? Well, okay, we had to go to Walmart afterwards because he needed to get dog food. We were going to get me some Jell-O, and we were going to fill my prescriptions there. Well, they ended up telling me it would take way too long, and they didn't have one of the things that I needed. So we walked around Walmart, and I regretted that by the time we got in line because it was hurting really bad. Like my whole stomach, it was all hurting from walking too much. So then he yelled at me. He was like, well, I told you to go sit down on the bench. And I was like, well, I didn't want to go sit down on the bench, Dad. And he was like, well, you should have listened to me or you wouldn't have been in pain. So I guess the moral of that story is you should listen to your father because he probably knows what he's talking about. Anyway, so we had, you know, he got me hooked up with, like, 4 different flavors of Jell-O, and he got me some sugar-free chocolate pudding, which I'm probably not supposed to eat a lot of. Probably not at all, but I got it. I can't even eat Jell-O hardly, so probably can't eat the pudding either. Anyway, I'll go ahead and get off here because this video is a little long. Why, I can show you one thing. My friend or my companion that has followed me everywhere since I've been home, my shadow, TJ, let's see, right down there. Excuse the messy floor, I'm sure you can see TJ right there. Yeah, he's my friend. He's my buddy. He's my pal. He's my puppy. Okay, now I'm getting weird, so I'm going to get off of here. Anyway, this is Lindsay's Losing, and you guys have a great night.